Black people
have been living in Wiltshire
for over 500 years.
These are the stories
of people from Africa
and the Caribbean
who live in Wiltshire today.
SEEME.
Reaction on racism.
Wherever you got posted, the first thing that would happen, you'd go to the camp, hand your papers in, and whoever was sitting on the other side of that desk would say, "Ah, a West Indian, cricket." And I would say, "I do not play cricket." And they couldn't understand that. "I saw sobers batting at such and such a place, and you guys can really play cricket. What are you, a bowler?" I did not play cricket. You really don't play cricket. So that was it. That was me, ignored for the next 3 months, just doing my job. But that happened everywhere I went.
When we were at Warriors, we called each other names. But just like fun, laugh and joke over it. Nobody was hostile to the other. They used to call me Blackie, call her Whitey, or something like that.
When I just come here, I find it very hard because of the way some of them stare at you and, some of them call you names. But over the years coming now, I find it quite easy to live with English people. They're very nice to me.
I think where race is concerned for me, it's kind of easy for me to communicate with anybody because in my country we're 6 different races. Everybody lives together. We eat from everybody, from anybody.
When we came over to this country, we were an oddity. We were cute little kids and people just wanted to touch us and touch our hair. We used to have prejudice and Mum would say, just ignore it. We'd get called wog, nigger, blackie, told that we smell and get stones thrown at us in the playground. I'm not saying it was an everyday occurrence because it wasn't, and it only happened from some people. Mum had had a heart attack, so my sister and I came down to look after her, and when she was well enough for us to leave her, and because we needed a break, we went down to town to do some shopping, and as we were crossing the car park by what was the International then, this guy and his little acolyte shouted out, "Oi, nigger, what the are you doing?" And we were just completely taken by surprise. We went into the shop and we got our shopping, and when we went out, he gave us a bit more lip, and we went up to him, not right in his face, but about 10 feet away, and we were giving him back as good as he got, but we were more eloquent than he was, so we were putting him down in language which he probably only heard on television. And by this time his mate was saying, "Oh, come on, let's go." When we eventually left, our hearts were going like this, pounding. And I said to her afterwards when we were walking away, "What would we have done? What would we have done if he'd have attacked us?" And she said, "Look, we've got 2 bags each and they're full of tins. We'd have had them. We'd have really had them."
Just before I retired, somebody called me a black bitch. Prejudices like not being encouraged to further your training and those sort of things stays with you for such a long time.
They used to attack black people. When I came here first, black people would be pushing their babies. Some white youth used to come up and spit on the baby.
It was very difficult for one black man to go into a pub or a disco. We have to team up together to be able to go into a pub or a disco because of racism. And then when you go out, you have to prepare to kill or be killed because you can guarantee that there are teddy boys looking for us, and so we are also looking for them and prepare ourselves to defend ourselves in any way we could. I was coming from work and there were 3 or 4 Englishmen was beating my brother, and I drove past and did not even realize. But I did not see or heard when my brother was crying for help, because if I did, then maybe I would have been in prison now. And as time goes on, my children didn't have to go through this because they go to school and things have changed. And I'm glad that they haven't got to go through it.
SEEME.
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 SEEME.